This is called the Centennial Bike Path or Bikeway, and it goes basically from Pinedale all the way downtown Burlington, crossing some roads along the way, but it's not too bad. Occasionally you'll have a walker, which my loud bike definitely warns ahead of time that I'm coming. I'm not even sure if this sound is picking up well because of all the wind, but I have used DJI microphones before, and it's been some excellent quality audio coming out of them. I have not used them in a windy situation like this. I have those little funny looking muffs on it, so I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but we'll see. So, giving you a point of view in front of my bike, you can see exactly what I see as I ride. This is a nice path. I'm cruising around 23 kilometers per hour. Today's a slow ride because I happen to have a bit of a cold. So, all right, I'll cut it off here and I'll start it up again down the road. So I'm approaching Appleby. This bit of a stretch is nice and flat. Houses on the left and townhomes on the right. Hello. And these guys have a nice backyard. It's a decent sized backyard. This section of the trail is quite busy most of the time, but it's definitely something that's fun to ride. Here's the first crossing, so I'm gonna stop and then find a gap when there's no cars and scoot over to the middle and then wait again until there's no cars, and then go ahead and cross over. So like that. So the beeping that you hear is my computer that's hooked up to a radar light in the back. So anytime something faster than me approaches in the back, it shows up as a dot on my screen and basically shows that something's coming up, like a car, and then I can look down on my mirror and make sure that they're moving over for me, and if they're not, I can then scoot over to stay safe. But I enjoy riding on this sort of bikeway because obviously there's no cars. So I usually start my ride with a warm-up on this because I can relax and get warmed up. It takes about 20 minutes to get your legs warmed up and ready for a really hard ride. So Oh, that's a nice puppy. All right, we're approaching Longmoor. Okay, now we're coming up on Nelson High School, and this is where our kids went to school. And my son still goes here. He's got the car today, so we don't have to go pick him up. Going over the creek, a little bump. Whoop. I think we're still recording. So, baseball diamond, football field, Nelson High School on the left. And you can see a beautiful park. And obviously some of these guys that have houses on the right side, they keep their yards quite neat. Some of them are open, full, you could see inside, while others like it private. They have shrubs, fences, bushes, and a lot more privacy. So we're gonna pass these guys now. Another crossing here at Belvania. Gotta watch for cars and e-bikes. There's kids screaming. And we're off. Next crossing, it'll be a smaller road. And then walker's line. And then after that, we're gonna hit Wolf Line and so on. And then a small street, custom home being built here. I like to go slow here. Sometimes there's people on the bridge. So here we are. My Di2 battery is saying that it's low, but I charged it up, so I'm not sure why it's showing up to be low. I'm gonna try to reset it. So this Giant Propel has electronic shifting. Very convenient when you're shifting gears. There's just a press of a button and your gears are shifting wherever you want. This section of the trail is probably my favorite, and it's because there are mulberry trees growing on the right here. When they're in season, this is where I take my break and I pick my water bottle full of white and black mulberries, and that definitely a highlight of my cycling day. Whenever I go this way, it's definitely something that I enjoy doing. On the next section of the road, or the bikeway, there's an old Italian man that has probably the biggest greenhouse that I've seen in Canada, in an urban setting, that is. When you go to the country, there's lots of big greenhouses, but in the city, for somebody to have a greenhouse of that size is incredible. I haven't gone inside, but he did tell me that he has 2 very large fig trees that he keeps inside. It's right there on the right hand side, and he's already gotten his garden ready for winter stuff, and you could see inside there's huge fig tree, 2 of them, and that's incredible for our Canadian winters. For those fig trees to survive is a beautiful thing. This section of the trail, I'll be on the road until the next crossing, which is coming up on this light, and I'll be taking a left here as soon as this car passes me, and I'll be reconnecting on the bikeway right here. So squirrels are making a mess with acorns there. I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but hopefully I don't get a flat here. I don't think I will, but you never know. Bumpy. There we go. Very bumpy. Promised myself this will be a short ride, so I gotta keep it under 20 kilometers because I'm not feeling that great. I have a cold. Clear. All right. Here we go. Next section of this beautiful trail. You can see why I like riding on here. It's quite fun. I think my GoPro footage is going to show the speed on the screen, but just in case it doesn't, I've been around 27, 28, 26, just cruising, nothing crazy, because I don't want to exert myself too much. So we're coming up on Delaware Avenue. Always gotta watch the cars. Seneca Avenue. Again, watch for cars. People here are kind and they let you go, but they gotta see you first. So let's keep going. We are coming up on another wooded area. This is quite a beautiful area to live in. There's a lot of really nice looking homes here. I've noticed quite a bit of custom home building along the trail. And the lots are huge. Oh, that's a big park. Hello. Wow, didn't you see that? I haven't seen that before here. You could sit 2 people in front of there. Maybe those people that were waiting on the bench are waiting for a ride. Can't get more eco-friendly Uber than that. We're coming up to downtown Burlington. So I've been riding nice and slow for 30 minutes. It's 7.6 kilometers to this point. And I'm just gonna go down to the pier, and I think I'll turn around at the pier and go back home, because I have a 4 o'clock meeting that I have to make, and it's already 2:58. My meeting is virtual, so that's a good thing. I don't have to drive far. Just get back home. And I'm meeting a client for the first time buyer. We're gonna go through the process that we apply to help first-time buyers successfully navigate the market. And that's something beautiful, because a lot of people cut corners when they're working with first-time buyers. They're just not educating them enough for them to have a good experience and not have stress. So you can see here there's quite a lot of construction happening. Condos are going up just like in every other urban downtown area. Paradiso restaurant is on the right, and it's a great Italian restaurant. We love going there. Stop sign, and let's go left. So when we do our Friday morning sunrise beach ride, we end up having coffee straight ahead on the left, and that is the Pearl Cafe. Thank you. And there's the lake. Gorgeous as always, and just vast. Very, very vast. As far as I can see, you can see water. So here we are. We're now at the pier, and we're gonna go left on the pier, and we'll have a look. For those of you who haven't been here, you can see what the view is from here, and it's spectacular. It's a little windy, so I'm not sure my microphone's picking up all this. I've been talking the whole time. and go around this thing here. Actually, let's go down here again so you can maybe see what I see. In the distance on the right is the Skyway Bridge heading over to Hamilton, Stony Creek, and this is the view towards downtown Burlington coming back from the pier. I hope you guys are enjoying this tour, and if you've stuck around long enough, you're going to see the next section of this wonderful trail. And why I love riding here so much, because it's beautiful. Not sure if the mic's picking up my pressing the buttons to shift the gears, but this part I like a lot. Look at it. Yeah. Nice and flat and straight. Today is not a busy day, so it's a great time to ride through here. When there's a lot of people on the road here, I don't like going on it, because I don't want to hit any kids or anybody, so I avoid it. But on a day like today, when there's hardly anyone on or in my way, it's just so much fun riding on this here. I think going back the other way, the mic's not gonna have so much noise from the wind. Oh, we gotta go around. Not a problem. We can do it. All right. Let's see. We're coming up to the end of this, and I think I'll do a big circle here at this compass on the ground, and then let's see where we go from here. So here's the compass: west, south, east, north. Let's go north. Where's north going to take us? Up a little hill, and we're going to end up on New Street, and 9.6 kilometers. I'll get back with less than 20, which is kind of what I wanted. I need to rest up and not let this cold get worse. So easy ride, no pushing, and definitely keeping my heart rate down. I've been able to talk the whole time. My heart rate hasn't gone up over 125, which is good. Want to keep it down. This is what we would call a recovery ride. Just an easy ride. On my radar, I could see a whole bunch of dots appearing. Maybe I can catch that with my phone and then impose it over the footage of this video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Alright, see there? Every time there's a car approaching, a dot appears, and I can see that the car is coming up. I'm in a bike lane. I like to stay in a bike lane when I can, but it's good to know that there's a car coming, and I pay attention. Pay attention to the approaching vehicles for obvious reasons. Red light. Gonna unclip and stop. Here we are. I'm sure people are looking at me weird because of all these microphones on each side, and they're wondering what the hell is going on here. But this is the camera setup with the microphone, and the radar light is right there. Okay, let's keep going. This is still rolling. I think my battery is going to last the whole time, so we can get back home and I can keep talking about what I see here. The next part we're going to go look at is my favorite place to have a coffee in downtown Burlington. We're going to go left here, and that is called Lola Cafe. Thank you, truck driver. Very nice guy. Let me go. And in this little square, it is a beautiful little square. You'll see now. Lola Cafe. Stop sign. Nobody there. Let's keep going. Okay. We got an entrance in here. I should have gone in sooner, but let's go in here now. Around Lola Cafe, right here. I don't have time for a coffee, so I'm not going to stop now. But this is it, the square. There's a beautiful cheesecake place here. Rayoon Persian eatery is awesome. You know, there's different salons and medical aesthetics shops and women's studio and lots of stuff. Hello! I love saying hi to people that I pass by, especially elderly ladies. Just make their day a little nicer. Let's keep going. Hello! And back on that trail. We're gonna ride back using the same trail. The wind is a little better, but here's another condo building on the left being built. Lots of buying opportunities for people who want to get into Burlington. Another beautiful person letting me cross. Thank you. Don't hit the pole. And we are going. So, I hope you had a good experience watching this. I hope you've learned a little bit about Centennial Bikeway that goes right from my house to downtown Burlington. Under 10 kilometers, easily manageable with kids. So get out there, enjoy the nature, and exercise. It'll be a lot of fun. Until next time, happy riding and stay safe.